Well, here we are again. We were doing this middle one, right? Yeah. I have... Let's continue on. The friendly town of Dungeonmans Academy. We were holding a two-handed sword, right? And, well, as far as my abilities are concerned, I can't hotkey anymore. They're working on probably extending the hotbar. Maybe some down here, who knows, make it a peg so we can see what we're doing. I'm not using number 4 at all, so I could use this ability at number 4 instead. I use stick and move sometimes. I don't use these two very often. Combat leap and then the swirl of blades. It's just there. 9 is okay, but it's situational. Hail of arrows when enemies are around you. And again, that's the same thing as the Wheel of Pain. Only the Wheel of Pain lasts, I think, a few rounds. No, actually, 9 isn't the same because it goes out in a cone in front of you. And goes more than just one tile away. This lasts a few turns, but just one. I think that's everything. I'm not really using 6 at the moment. That's the Rhombus of Rhyme. That's the Blast of Cold. It's basically the same thing as number 9. Only this one takes 40 mana. And this one takes 1 stamina? Okay. Can I just spam that all over the place? 6 might not be as useful. And if 6 isn't as useful, then I could actually put that in place of 6. And of course all my skulls are gone, because that's what the game does. And where are we at? Well, we probably need to go southeast. So let's check it out. I can make it through here, can't I? Not there so much. Yeah, it has to be this way. Make it through the mountains. Yeah, this is the way through. And we've done this, we've done this. Whoa, avoid this encounter. I'm in adventurous territory now. There are mausoleums I wanted to do, actually. I'm just trying to uncover some of the map here. Oh, we're in dangerous territory now. This is adventurous. Ah, a tower. Adventurous. In fact, let's do the mausoleums and come back here. There's a lot of caves I haven't done over here as well. We did that. That unlocked the story. Is this a... avoid this encounter. Lots of the map over here. Well, we're in dangerous territory now, so we probably should not be there. The trivial area up here still has 2 checkpoints. Yeah, so let's just do it because it'll be easy, and I'll get some skulls out of it. Yeah. There we go, and you're number 7. I'm just gonna summon you. And we'll get some loot. Ow. In fact, I should probably pop the shield on just in case. And there we go, we got my skulls. Pantaloons. Gotta love pantaloons. Because it has a P in it. And any word with a pa is awesome. Oh, you bitch, you knocked my armor over there. I can't get it now. You really gotta work on that. Not letting any items fly off into the corner of the map. Because it's really annoying. I don't need skulls. What is that? Claw of the Scorpio Master. Gloves. This item may be placed in the vault. It is a set item. 17 defeat armor. Well, I have 31 spell power gloves, so... It adds bleeding damage, though. Enemies are sometimes pinned by your claws. Sting. Spell power. I'm not really using spell power like for offensive magic anyway. That might be quite useful. Found a set item. I feel good about that. Yep. I'm not really using offensive magic. Well, I am for number 8. If I hit 8, that'll be offensive magic. But I prefer the set items because they're rare. I've only ever found one other set item in this game. It isn't like you can find sets a la Torchlight style, where you'll find them all over the place. And okay, I'm not going to get any loot out of them. Ah, rings. Unless it's an epic ring of I will not fuck myself by melting it down, I don't want it. I was retarded. I was going to uncurse that ring and keep it, but apparently that just wasn't going to happen because I forgot to lock it. Yeah. Alright. Number 7. Help me out over here. Oh, shit. Oh, well, there's a champion. Oh, cool. Look at all that damage that the claw did. That is cool. I got a lot of dead pulses from that too. It's kind of fun. Damn, these gloves are awesome. Now I can melee a little bit. I don't have to worry so much. But of course, if I die, it makes them irrelevant, doesn't it? Fuck. You know what? Here. I'll just I mean, he was off on his fucking own there for like a million years. Just bugging the shit out of me. There you go. Let's get all of the loots. Because there just might be an artifact in here. Like the gloves. I didn't expect to get those. Why are you glowing like there's an item around here? Graphical glitch, that's why. Oh, well. Oh, I one-shotted that champion. Cool. Well, he was a lesser, so... Here. And of course he's going to have a easy-to-dodge ability against my melee. That damage is probably only going to be so-so later in the game, but for right now, it's pretty cool. Drink from the pool. I got +1 strength. Yes, you have to put MF at the end of that. We all know. Okay, we're good. There's nothing in this bookshelf, as you know. I just wanted to show you guys that there's nothing in there. You might not believe that there's nothing in non-dilapidated bookshelves, but no, there isn't. Trust me. There never has been, there never will be. It's always only the dusty ones that you search that you might find something interesting, because there's sometimes abandoned libraries, not in mausoleums, but in other caves. Not caves so much, other ruins. And if you find an abandoned library, there's a chance of getting a few books, which is always nice. Always nice. That extra damage, though, is nicely helping. I can't shake off bleeding, but this shield will prevent bleeding damage. I can pretty much one-shot. Wow. Yeah. No, wait, come on. Shoot your... There you go. Shoot your missile out. This guy is becoming really annoying. Oh, chest. A scroll of identify is not a find that is not a gloatable find. Yeah, I found a scroll of identify, man. Yeah, well, it doesn't matter because you can get them identified for free outside. The only reason you want to use them is if you can't identify them. Items, and you want to equip yourself with new stuff right away. That's the only reason you want to use identify. So use them on all your rings right away. You'll 1 gold. You'll collect them. I had to look over 80 before, especially when you can auto-identify by just picking the item up. Which not everyone gets advanced delving for that purpose. So, ow! Took my shield away. I'm still a glass cannon, mind you. In fact, I kind of want to summon him again. There's a dangerous foe lying in wait. Yeah, I know. There's always going to be some champions on these levels. God damn it! I'm trying to get that chest behind you. There we go. Ah, there's the champion. What did you drink? Don't know. I drank starlight damage. That's what I did. Tower shields. We're not using shields, we're using two-handed weapons. I actually don't really like the abilities of the dual wielding. I just like the damage output of the dual wielding, but the abilities of two-handed weapons are so much more utilitarian, I guess. The utility of them is far better. I'm doing a challenge run right now, and that's so necromancy, dual wielding, and medium armor. And medium armor in this game needs a whole revamp. I hate it so much. It makes you mobile, but it doesn't really do any damage absorption. And the light armor, at least you have the benefit of this shield. And that's it. That's what you get out of it. But you don't get much else out of light armor other than this. Now this in itself can be used to help mitigate damage. But of course strong enemies will just one-shot the shield and crumble it. Aha! I wanted to read that. I'm being too quick with the taps here. Okay, he's got a shield too. He's sucking up my life. How about 9? It said it only took 1 stamina, but that's obviously a lie. But yeah, see, look how much stamina it actually took. In 3 uses, I drained all my stamina. But we're still not done with the mausoleum, because there's going to be loot. And hey, who knows? I might find another set item. You're being extremely optimistic in that regard. Only finding 2 set items in about 50 playthroughs does not lend itself credence to, oh, I might find another one right away. Sorry, I mean, you're rolling the dice every time in this game. This game is completely dice-based, RNG-based, all the loot. There's no guaranteed sections of loot in this game. So, like, a common skeleton can drop an artifact, and a lesser champion. I call it that because you get the potions of lesser champion. And a champion may drop nothing. He might drop his proof of strength if he's high enough, but a lot of times champions won't if you're in the trivial area like I am. I'm lost. I have no idea what's going on. I mean, I bought my shoes. Other than that, I'm out of it completely. It's like a charade. Alright, come on, find the path around. This is a very, very twisty, windy bullshit cavern. I'm just trying to find all the loot. I mean, is that so much to ask for? To slake my greed? Or is the word slake only used in the lust format? In the lust context, to slake your lust? I don't know, I think you can use the word slake any way you want. Slake your thirst. Yeah. So I can slake my greed. It's a word we don't use too often, though. All I gotta do is hit you once, bitch, and you go down, but it's really hard to do that. And where's the portal out of here? Oh, well, if I go straight this way, I will actually come across the last bastion of unexplored domain in this entire crypt. Yay! Can I get out of here this way? No, it dead ends. This crypt, I hate the way this is designed. It's frustrating. Oh, actually that wasn't the last bastion. This is. But there's nothing here. And that's not even a bastion, because bastions are areas of reprieve. They're areas of protection. Last bastion of hope. Oh, there's a piece of loot over there. You know what? I am gonna bother. It's a fucking bow, and I can't even use archery. Perfect. Now let's go over the loot that I just picked up. See if anything's cool. Most of it's not going to be because I'm in a trivial area, so there's probably no point to any of this loot. Increase base health, don't care. Matter of fact, do I even care about the mana at this point? So I'm using light armor, I'm not using spells so much. I probably should be trying to defeat, block, and parry. Gloves are pointless to me because I have an artifact glove. So maybe I'll swap out my hat for abilities that reduce stamina cost, because I'm using a lot of stamina based attacks like those arrows. Okay, we have 2 rings we can identify. If I can find my scroll of identify. It became a hacker at Tin Steel, which is not that impressive, I don't think. Oh, there's 3 rings. Did I say 3 rings? I probably did. I think I said 2, though. Identify. Now let's go to the jewelry. 2 science, lame, and lame. Okay. We found a lot of lame stuff. Well, Mr. Ice Golem person dude, there. Help me out, maybe I'll find another artifact. Well, that seems entirely optimistic of you. You gotta change shit around, man. Where's all the zombies at? You know, I don't care if the zombies aren't here. They don't drop loot anyway. But it just made me ponder. Pinky, are you pondering what I'm pondering? I think so, Brain. But where are we gonna find rubber pants our size? Yeah, Pinky's brain was all over the place, and they always slipped in a lot of dirty jokes with his lines. I mean, it wasn't dirty, but you could easily insinuate, well, why would Pinky need rubber pants? He's got a fetish, of course. There's a lot of chests over here. I was being quiet for a second. Where'd my golem go anyway? I don't even know. I'm gonna resummon him. Here. Don't tell me you got killed by fucking zombies. There's no way we can one-shot them and they can't even touch us. In Ancient Domains of Mystery there was the graveyard as well, and if you had a wand of digging or the spell tunnel and you used it on the square you were standing on, you could dig up graves, and it was considered a chaotic act. But you could get some relics out of the deal, and there was a boss if you dug up a certain grave, or too many graves. I can't remember which it was. I think it was if you dug up a certain grave, but it could be if you just dug up too many. You get this boss, you have to kill him. I haven't found any. Okay, here we go. There's some more stuff. Oh, these are the actual mobs, the ones that drop loot. A couple skeletons around here. The actual mobs that are somewhat interesting because of the coinage, obviously. Of course, you have to go and get it because we're hardwired for it. We're gamers, man. Gotta get all the fucking loot. And don't ask how this character is holding all this loot. Don't ask how goods can be dehydrated for easy storage, which are those boxes you get and deliver them to towns to improve the prosperity. That's what it says. Dehydrated for easy storage. I don't know how you dehydrate swords, but you know, it's not the point. Point is it's not taking itself seriously. And the game is very self-aware. So as long as the game continues on the same exact humor and doesn't ever try to take itself seriously in the future, then the consistency is the charm of this. I don't like the vampires. They usually, even in trivial areas, can actually cause some problems. Oh, polearms. I actually don't mind the polearms category anymore. Dangerous foes are laying in wait. Okay. Now you may say, why don't I go to the academy, drop off the artifact even though it's kicking ass, and drop off my other things in case I die. Oh, I got +1 foom. And you would be correct. Because that's a set item, and it's the best item you'll never use. We know this. Like, you don't want to use artifacts, you just want to store them for later, because you might need it later. But I'm actually thinking about deleting this academy if I die. I'm on the 6th character right now, but I still don't feel I've gained too much power. Because the library wasn't max yet, was it? Actually, yeah, it was. So I did get 4 free books, so whatever. A lot of my playthroughs on this game now are not using the benefits of the academy. So when I die, I call that permadeath, and I basically delete the academy and start a new one. A lot of people actually do this. Because classic roguelikes don't have any sort of perma progression. games like Rogue Legacy do. Like you die, but you've leveled up, so you can equip better stuff over time. But of course, every time you pick up a new perk in your castle, that counts as +1 level. So the enemies become stronger with more base hit points, etc., more base attack power. Golem, where are you? Shit, get over here. Oh, he was over there. No, he's on the left. That's the attack that I have that I don't think I'm going to use again. I'd like to think that this character has a bag of holding straight out of D&D, a big one. Most of the bags of holding you got were pretty shitty because they were low-level bags of holding. Then you get the big one, the one that could hold like 16 tons of shit, and you never had to worry. You could loot everything. But of course, D&D had a it was in the Dungeons manual that most of the common weapons that you find in the world by killing enemies have no value. They're shopkeepers won't buy them. So you kill this mantle. You kill this guy, a bunch of kobolds, and each one of them was holding a spear. Let's say you kill 10 kobolds. So now you got 10 spears. There's no point in collecting those spears because no one's going to buy them. And you can't melt them down for goods, for like Residium or something. Because only magic gear can be melted down for Residium. There. And Residium could be used for anything. It was the end-all item when you wanted to enchant something. You didn't have to have the right reagents or anything. If you wanted to make a potion, half the cost could be in Residium. And then half the cost is in money. If you were using your wizard for that purpose. In Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition, every time your wizard did something, you lost experience, which was, I thought, the shittiest thing in the world. To expect that your wizard have is lower levels than everybody else, because he's the one who's enchanting all your shit for you. And to have him gimp his levels specifically so he can enchant your items for you, I don't know. But then of course, when he's one level below everybody else, he's getting a boost EXP, which is supposed to offset it. But I think 3.5 edition changed it to where you would lose experience, but you could never get knocked down a level. So, I think so. You would never drop a level by making enchanted gear for other party members. This is if my memory serving me correct on this. I don't think it is, but I want to say that's how it worked. You killed my golem, but I am standing in the midst of a bunch of skulls. So hey, it works. +1 strength. I love wells. They're permanent power. Just if you get lucky. You get that lucky dice roll, man. You gotta roll that 20, man. Okay, there's the champion. He gave me the ice shield. I need to pop my shield on. Oh good, he killed him. Here. That's right, I get skulls when I attack champions. Ow! No, I didn't want to attack. I wanted to... Oh, I can't summon them, I don't have enough skulls. There. Yeah. I was trying to collect the skulls so I could resummon him, and it wasn't giving me the opportunity because he was freezing me in place, and I had to keep re-establishing my shield. Lesser healing potion. Why lesser? Because it gives you 8 turns of health, and right now I don't need anything else. There. I think my golem croaked. I might have to resummon him. Ah, rings. I always liked rings. In Dungeons and Dragons 4th edition or 2nd? Like, rings were really high level. 2nd edition. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, rings were high level items. I don't think you saw a ring until at least level 12. Because they were just that good. Unless you got a cursed one, of course. Isohedron, whatever. I know, and someone pointed out to me that it's not catograph or catography. It's catography, like photography. Yes, but see, catography is hard to say, and catograph is easy to say. And I am a lazy little bitch, so maybe I'll just keep saying catography. No, I mean catograph, just to be a bitch. Hey, at least I'm admitting I'm a little bitch. Too bad when he dies, he doesn't explode like the other one, like the Many's, the Mostly's. God damn it. I need the skulls back so I can throw him back out there. I can summon him again, but I'd like to have full skulls. Just makes me feel important. Makes me feel self-important. And that's important. How much more redundant can we possibly be? Answer? There is no limit. Now I'm bleeding. Then again, the shield negates the bleed damage. Doesn't shake it off, but it negates it. So, this has its own benefits. That's right, I'm gonna get a bunch of skulls by attacking him. There's more of those dehydrated goods. They have a name, but I can't remember what they're called, because the word is a made-up word for one. So, my brain doesn't want to associate with it. And that's actually a very true phenomenon. If someone has a nonsense word, you tend not to remember it, because that's the way your brain works. Your brain does try to organize words out into categories or syllables that you do identify with. Trying to shrug off all this poison. Yeah, well, not shrug it off, but negate it. Just by keeping that shield up. Which is good. Everything's fine. My stamina keeps changing. I think it's a variant on something. Here, go have fun over there, Mr. Golem. Did you get killed? Yeah, I think you did. Somehow you got killed. Well, time to resummon you then. Probably by one of these guys. Now, here I was talking about I never get a chance. I never use. Yeah, there you go. The multi-attack abilities. So, might as well throw one out there. Yep, Golem does get his ass kicked sometimes. See, and I'll probably I don't want to say re-healing because it's not really healing. It's basically saying, get the fuck out. I'm going to recreate you. There. I just remembered that I have a bow and arrow. My other run is not using archery, but this one is. So why aren't I using more arrows?